You're driving down a deserted road, the only sound being the soft hum of your engine and the creaks of the old trees swaying in the wind. Suddenly, you stumble upon a gruesome scene, a body, lifeless and cold, lying on the ground. This is the terrifying reality that the people of Lake County faced, and it's a case that will haunt you long after the credits roll. You find yourself in the midst of a sleepy town, where everyone knows each other's names and the local diner serves as the town's gathering place. But beneath the quaint facade, a sense of unease settles in the pit of your stomach. It's a feeling that something is off, that a sinister force lurks in the shadows, waiting to strike. This is Lake County, a place where the unthinkable happened, and the lives of its residents would never be the same. As you walk down the main street, the sound of children's laughter and the smell of freshly baked goods fill the air, but you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. The trees seem to loom over you, casting long, ominous shadows on the ground. You quicken your pace, your heart beating faster with every step. And then, you see it, a police car, lights flashing, parked outside the local sheriff's office. Something is wrong, and you're about to find out what. You're standing in a dense forest, the trees towering above you, their leaves rustling in the wind. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. You hear the sound of twigs snapping, leaves crunching, and the distant call of a bird. But then, you see it, a body, lifeless and cold, lying on the ground. The skin is pale, the eyes are frozen in a permanent stare, and the mouth is open in a silent scream. You feel a chill run down your spine as you realize that you're standing at the scene of a horrific crime. The police are already there, their faces grim, their eyes scanning the area for any sign of evidence. You watch as they carefully collect samples, their gloved hands moving with precision, their faces set in determination. The atmosphere is tense, the air thick with anticipation. What will they find? Will they catch the killer? You're sitting in a dimly lit room, the walls lined with files, papers, and photographs. The air is thick with the scent of stale coffee and worn leather. You see a team of detectives, their faces etched with determination, their eyes scanning the evidence. They're searching for any clue, any hint, any lead that might take them to the killer. You watch as they pore over the files, their fingers tracing the lines of the reports, their minds racing with possibilities. The atmosphere is intense, the tension palpable. You feel like you're part of the team, working alongside them to solve the case. But as you delve deeper into the investigation, you realize that nothing is as it seems. The evidence is mounting, but the truth remains elusive. What will they find next? Will they catch the killer? You're standing in a crowded courtroom, the air thick with tension. The suspected serial killer is standing in the dock, their eyes fixed on the judge. The prosecutor is presenting the evidence, their voice firm, their words cutting. But just as you think you know what's happening, a twist throws everything off balance. New evidence emerges, evidence that suggests the killer may not have acted alone. The atmosphere is electric, the tension palpable. You feel like you're on the edge of your seat, waiting to see what happens next. The judge's face is stern, the jury is on the edge of their seats, and the killer's eyes are fixed on the floor. What will happen next? Will justice be served? You're standing in a quiet, empty street, the only sound being the soft hum of the wind. The case is over, the killer has been caught, and justice has been served. But as you look around, you realize that the impact of the crime will be felt for years to come. The families of the victims will never be the same, the community will never forget, and the memory of the crime will haunt the town forever. You feel a sense of sadness, a sense of loss, and a sense of regret. The atmosphere is somber, the air thick with emotion. You see the faces of the victims, their smiles, their laughter, their lives cut short. You see the faces of their families, their tears, their pain, their suffering. The case may be closed, but the wound will never fully heal. You're sitting in a dark, quiet room, the only sound being the soft hum of a computer. You're looking at a timeline of the case, the events unfolding like a twisted puzzle. You see the faces of the victims, the suspects, the detectives, and the lawyers. You see the evidence, the clues, the twists, and the turns. You feel like you're piecing together the truth, like you're solving the puzzle. But as you look closer, you realize that there are still questions, still doubts, still uncertainties. The case may be closed, but the truth is still elusive. What really happened? Who was involved? What was the motive? The questions haunt you, like a ghost in the darkness. You're left with a sense of unease, a sense of uncertainty, and a sense of doubt. The case may be over, but the mystery remains. As you finish watching this video, you're left with a haunting question: what really happened in Lake County? The case may be closed, but the truth is still elusive. Like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime content, and share your theory on what really happened. The mystery remains, and it's up to you to solve it. But be warned, the truth is often more terrifying than fiction. So, ask yourself, are you ready for the truth?